So good evening guys. Today gonna discuss about the electroplating and application of the electrolysis. First of all, what is electrolysis? It is a process of decomposition of a chemical compound in aqueous solution or in molten state by using direct current, and it is accompanied with a chemical reaction. So we're gonna discuss about the application of it. First of all, most probably we have seen that all the metals, they are plated with another substance like golden colors, and another silver appearances are given to it. So first we will discuss about the electroplating. It is a process in which a thin film of metal like some expensive metals like gold, silver, nickel, chromium. These all metals, they have their own luster, and if they are coated, they give a good and lustrous appearance to them, and they get deposited on other metallic article which are simply dull in appearance. For example, bronze, it is like reddish brown in color. With the help of electricity, without electricity this cannot be done. Okay, as this is known as the electrolysis process, and DC current is the main source. And why we do this? For decorative purposes. Decorative purposes in the sense, as I have told, like brass. The brass are frequently, they are most probably plated with silver, gold, and like that. As we see the medals which are given as the top tier honors, they are mostly either gold plated or silver plated, or left as bronze only, like that. And what is the main importance? It adds a lustrous, shining appearance, expensive look, which is mainly we found in the objects which are made of gold, silver, nickel, chromium. Then another, to protect from rusting and corrosion. Most probably the pure iron, if we leave it in the open atmosphere, it reacts with the atmospheric vapors, okay, atmospheric water, and it corrodes or rust. So some other metals like nickel, chromium, they are cheap and they have good luster, okay, and they are rustless. So they are plated over pure irons to make them rust free and save them from corrosion in the air. Then the article which is to be electroplated is always placed at the cathode, because in the cathode the reduction takes place, that is gain of electrons. Okay, these metals, they gain the electrons, and as at the anode there is loss of electrons, so the ions, they fall into the solution and they get plated by the process of reduction on the metallic article which is present in the cathode. Then we will talk about the electroplating an article with silver. Here we have taken a brass spoon which is made the cathode. As I have told that the article to be electroplated is always placed at the cathode, like that. Here brass spoon is to be electroplated with silver. Anode is silver. So here we are keeping the brass spoon, and here as anode silver, here cathode. And solution, the solution which is always taken is the solution of that metallic article which to be plated on the another article. Okay, here we have taken silver, so here we take the solution is sodium argentocyanide. Okay, so how this sodium argentocyanide is formed? AgNO3, when reacts with NaCN, it gives AgCN, a precipitate. And again we take it, this AgCN precipitate, and react with NaCN. Means we have reacted with it excess NaCN. So this time no precipitate is formed, a solution is formed, that is NaAgCN whole 2, that is known as sodium argentocyanide. Okay. So this AgNO3 forms first of all AgCN, that is silver cyanide, and this silver cyanide is this silver cyanide precipitate is soluble in SS of NaCN, that is sodium cyanide, and forms NaAgCN whole 2, that is sodium argentocyanide. So what will be the electrolyte? This sodium argentocyanide will be the electrolyte. Now how they dissociate? NaAgCN whole 2, and it will give Na positive, Ag positive, these are metals, and 2CN, cyanide will be negative. And again this is a solution, so water will also be present, so H plus and OH minus. Cathode, what is the cathode? Cathode is the article to be electroplated. Here we have taken brass spoon, so we will write the brass spoon, or article to be electroplated. Always the article to be electroplated is first cleaned with either of the solutions of caustic soda or some acids, so that minute particles which are present as dust on the surface of that metal, they will get away, so that there will no ununiform and rough article plating on that. Okay, so again anode is plate of pure clean silver, that is which you want to plate it on the another article. So reaction will be Ag minus C gives Ag plus, and this will enter the electrolyte, that is into the solution. Okay, and here it will be Ag plus, and it will get one electron from cathode and become Ag. So here we have seen that due to the though there is presence of other anode and cathode, the Ag is dissociated in both. The reaction of silver is taken in both cathode and anode, because this is due to the nature of the anode, that is active electrodes. Silvers are most probably they are active electrodes, and again silver ion, they get attracted to the cathode and they gain electrons and they become deposited on that cathode only, that is the brass spoon, and they form a coating on that. And the thickness of the coating, it directly depends on the duration of the current passed. Okay, and in the process the anode always dissolves, and it get mixed with the electrolyte. Anode dissolves. Okay, so in this way the concentration of the electrolyte is maintained throughout the process, throughout the electrolysis process. And if we have taken a solution, let it be green, blue, whatever color is that Ag, so we can take silver, white, etc. Maybe what color it may be, the color remains the same. There is no change in the intensity of the color. Okay, so another question is asked, why silver nitrate, that is AgNO3, as we have seen here, why it is directly not used as the electrolyte, or the yes, it is not directly used as electrolyte, So instead of double cyanide of sodium and silver, if we have taken AgNO3, the deposition of silver would have been very fast, and hence there will be inappropriate and ununiform, not reliable and smooth coating on the brass spoon. And though the duration is most high, but the coating will be not of the desired thickness, so we don't use AgNO3 in the place. So answer will be the coating of silver will not be uniform and very smooth. Then, though the duration of current is high, and we also take the current as low as possible, low current for a longer duration is used. So what is the reason for using the current for the longer time and low current is used? Because higher current, it will make the ions to dissociate faster and faster, and if the duration will be less, then discharging will occur and the uniform silver plating will not be possible. Okay, and longer time and low current, it initiates a smooth and very uniform coating over the article. Okay, and another, DC current is used. Always DC current. The alternating current, its frequency is 1 by 50 hertz per second. So it will continuously discharge. It will change its polarity 50 times a second. So continuous discharge will not give a effective coating. Hence ununiform, non-uniform coating on the application. Okay, and again the electrolyte which we use in the electrolysis process must contain the ions which is to be electroplated, because this ion only dissociates into the solution of the electrolyte and get deposited into the cathode. As a result, the anode dissolves and there is a plating over the cathode. That happens in the longer duration.